Welcome back, guys, to this NASSCO MIS training series. In today's video, we'll be talking about data mining. The NASSCO MIS enables you to create programs and mine data directly from these programs. Data that automatically updates each time new information comes into the NASSCO MIS. And these programs can also have different purposes, which can all be created and managed from within the system. So let's get started and build our first program. Let's create our first program. Okay, so I'm going to come here to NASSCO and navigate to data mining. Okay, and I'm going to come here to SSN programs. Okay, just make my way down here to SSN programs. I can view the programs I already have, or I'm just going to go ahead and create a new program here. I'm going to call my program care package. Let's say for females. Let's say this program is targeting females. Okay, I'm going to select my program manager here. Source of funding, I'm going to say World Bank. Description, 10,000 naira for females. Okay, and I'm going to, you can also specify your category of intervention, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to save that program. Okay, so if I come back here to view programs, you can see my program care package for females that I've just created. Okay, so after creating my program, what I want to do next is go to new data mine. Okay, so I want to start mining data from that program. Okay, so once I click on new data mine, what I have to do is select a data source. So what field in my database do I want to mine data from? Okay, so I'm going to select my household table here. Okay, so remember we're targeting females, individual females. We want to give them 10,000 naira each. So I'm just going to select my household. We can also do communities, but for this particular example, I'm going to show you how we can basically do a program that's targeting females specifically, female individuals specifically. Okay, so here is where I build my query. You should think about this like writing an SQL query. Okay, so in my data source, I can see the related tables to my data source. So you can see the individuals table and the household assets table. These are all related to my data source here. Okay, and what I need to do now is select the fields that I want to query on. Okay, so I want to query on let's do state first. So I don't want to do the entire Nigeria. I want to do let's say FCT, so Federal Capital Territory. Can select some more states here, Kwara and Lagos. So let's say our program runs across these three states. Okay, so I'm going to first add this query here, and then I'm going to say I want only females within these states because our program is targeting females only. Okay, so I'm going to come here to individuals, and on the fields, I'm going to say the gender. So remember, this is like building an SQL query. Okay, so the gender has to be, if I click on values, I get the option to select male or female. So I select female. Okay, and now I need to combine this query with this query. And what I'm going to combine them on is an and, because I want them to be female and I want them to be from either FCT, Kwara, or Lagos. Okay, so we need to use the AND operator in that situation. Okay, so that's once I click on add query, you can see my second query here and the operator joining them on. So it's an AND. Okay, so I'm going to find these states and only females in these states. Okay, and once I'm done with that, I can execute my query and I get a preview of the results that the system returns. Okay, so I can preview that data. If I click on individuals, I can see a list of the people the system returned for me. I can click on them, and you can see I have Mary here, 41 years old. She lives in FCT. Okay, I have Aishatu as well. Okay, so I can just get a preview of the information here, or if I'm looking at the household level, I can also see the results that the system brought back from the household level or the asset level as well. Okay, so if I'm fine with previewing my data, I go to the third menu here, which is the create mine and download CSV. Okay, and this is where we select the program our data mine is meant for. So remember, we started with creating our care package program for females. So I'm going to click on the drop down and select my program, which is my care package for females. Okay, and the next thing we have to do is select the purpose. So what is the purpose for this program? Remember, I said programs can have different purposes. We can either select one from the drop down here, or we can just click on the plus symbol and create our purpose directly from here. Okay, so I'm just going to say this is a cash giveaway. So let's say I'm just going to give this a description: giveaway to females in certain states. Okay, so that is, oh, sorry, correct that. Okay, so 10,000 naira giveaway to females in certain states. This is my description. And my start date is the 1st of June to the end of August. So that's how long I want this purpose to run, the program purpose to run for. And I'm going to leave the status as uncommenced. It hasn't started yet. And I'm going to save and close. Okay. And once that's done, I can just come here and select my purpose. Okay, and now I have to select the type of beneficiary. So I can be giving out this money on a household level, so to each household, or I could be giving it at an individual level. So each person in the household that meets the criteria we've already set, that females will get this will benefit from this program. Okay, so we can do that here by specifying individuals in type of beneficiary. Okay, because that's what I want. I want to give each female 10,000 naira from this program. Okay, so I can also leave a comment. You can say recipients must sign off. I can just leave a comment like that, and we say save mine and download data. Okay, and once I hit that, I can come down here to my individuals, which I selected, and also set the fields I want to appear in my CSV. So I can just select some of the fields here that I want on my CSV. So I'm going to say gender. I want to see the gender, the first name, surname, her other names, and her BVN number. Okay, and here's the pagination settings. So this is for really large sets of data. This just specifies how you want the document to be separated. Okay, and once I do that, I just hit download CSV, and I'll download the existing data for the query or data mine that's already on the system. And now a thing to note is this mine we've just created. If we wanted to look at it, we can come here to view mines. Here we can see the mine we just created. The mine will update automatically as more and more information comes into the NASSCO MIS. So as more females go into those territories, as long as it meets the within the time period of your program, that information will be updated um, automatically. Okay, so we can always come back here to view mines, and once we select the particular mine we want, we can just come down here to more actions and re-download the CSV to get the updated number of females in those states. Okay, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in a future video.